Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Oluwatunseyi and this is your channel for healthy meals and recipes, kitchen hacks, faith, spiritual songs. Today's recipe is tomato puree. In this part of the world, there are times during the year when the cost of tomatoes go very high and there is the need to make sure you save for the rainy day. Get the tomatoes when they are very cheap and available. Preserve them appropriately so they are not missing in any of your special delicacies. Also, having tomato puree handy and ready to use has saved a lot of stress, time and energy spent in the kitchen, allowing you to prepare meals within a short time frame. I know you have the tins or canned tomato puree, but I want to show you how you can do this at home from completely natural and organic ingredients. Aside the tomatoes, I'll be using all these ingredients and veggies. Now if you look at the tinned or canned tomatoes or some other ones in sachets, you see the inscription on the tin like the one I have here. It is written on it 28 to 30% tomatoes or 28 to 30% concentrate. The question that comes to mind is what constitutes the remaining 70% and how healthy are the constituents? For this homemade tomato puree, I have a full breakdown of what is put together to make this. Remember, for any of your homemade recipes, you are always in charge. And so I have garlic, a bunch which is about 10 to 11 cloves that are small sizes, ginger, 2 of them about 3 to 4 inches long, green peppers, 4 medium sizes, red bell peppers, 10 of them, small sizes, white onions, 6 medium sizes, red onions, 3 small sizes, spring onions. If I'm to call them bunches or roots, then I will say 5 of them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beetroots, 3 medium sizes. Start by washing the beets or beetroots to get rid of any dirt. You may put on gloves and you may not. You can just wash your hands when done. The color stain on the hands is not going to stay on the hands like that of turmeric, so you're good. Add some vinegar, 1/3 of a cup, to keep or maintain the pigmentation or the color. Set that aside, sprinkle some vinegar and move on to clean and wash the other veggies. Don't forget to deskin and wash when necessary. Let's say a few things about the vegetable called beetroots. The beetroots have a dual function in the puree. It adds to the color. It gives the redness you desire in your puree rather than the artificial coloring that is present in most canned tomatoes. Secondly, it is enriched with nutrients like vitamins and minerals, so you want to add them in your tomato puree. Beetroots are rich in fiber, folic acid, iron. They help to lower blood pressure, boost athletes' performance, rich in calcium, aids digestion, just to mention a few. If you have any health challenge or allergy, ensure you speak to your doctor or caregiver before taking beetroot or before adding it to any of your recipes. Keep the veggies and all other ingredients aside. The next thing is to wash the tomatoes. Soak in water and sprinkle some vinegar or salt on them. The tomatoes, The tomatoes are about 130 thereabouts, but after washing and picking the good ones, I'm left with about 120 small and medium sizes. Place the pot on your cooker, cover the pot, heat up the tomato till it starts boiling. Keep checking and stirring at intervals. Immediately it starts boiling, bring it off the cooker or take it off, and then the blending will begin. One of the tricks to blending smoothly is to blend each ingredient of veggies separately, since they have different texture or thickness. That is why you see me sieving out the seeds from the tomato juice, because I want to blend the other veggies and vegetables. And this is for the blenders that are not very strong. If your blender is very good and can grind or crush bottles, as some of the advertisers claim, then go ahead. The whole mixture, this is how it is, the consistency and the color. Get airtight containers of your choice and the different sizes you prefer to meet any of your cooking needs. Put a portion of the tomato puree carefully into each of the containers. Place the lids appropriately and store in the freezer until when needed. Here is our homemade nutrient-packed tomato puree we've made together. At least you were part of the preparation. You watched from the beginning to this point, and I'm grateful for that. If you want it to be thicker, you will need to heat it up or place it back on your cooker, and it will need to keep boiling until your desired thickness is achieved. But what do you think? There's no point overcooking the tomato, since while making your final meals it will still undergo some form of cooking. For this tomato puree we've made, the boiling was only made at the initial stage before blending, so as to make the skin and seed soften a little. It is not to boil for a long time. Immediately the tomato starts boiling, you turn off the cooker. Hang on, these have no peppers at all. If you want yours to be a bit spicy or hot, you can throw some small chilies into the blender and blend with the tomatoes, and you are good. For all these that we have made, I have my pepper blended separately. These are dry peppers. They've been dried, and I have this cayenne pepper. This is tatache chili bell pepper. They are all dried and well blended, so I can use at any time. This is pepper paste. Just brought it out from the freezer, so I can just take some scoop and add to the tomato puree when I need it. Thanks once again for being part of this. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share the video. Have you subscribed to my channel? Please do, so that you can keep getting more amazing recipes and experiments you can try in your kitchen. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.